Hey YouTube. So yesterday, just as I was in the process of uploading last night's video, I went to the post office and I got a package. Yay! Um, it was a bunch of stuff that I had sent off for a while ago, and it's just arrived. I had sent off for like way back in October. Um, Now I am probably not going to keep all of it. I'm probably going to keep like half of it, and the rest of it I am going to donate. Um, Probably to like a charity of some kind. Maybe, maybe. It depends on if they appreciate having occult items donated to them. But yeah, the this is sort of a Hearth-Witch Haul. So anyone that ascribes to Hearth-Witchery, kitchen magic, that sort of thing, you're in for a treat. I have some things that you might want to totally write down on your Yule list. The first couple of things aren't really, but I just want to get them out of the way. The first item in the box was Liz Dean's The Ultimate Guide to Tarot. And I have been studying and reading the tarot for quite a while. If you're new to tarot, this might be a good book for you. It's very, very basic. It discusses like a few types of very common um, tarot spreads, and then it goes on into just describing each card individually. So if that's something you're looking for, it's very well illustrated. I will give them that. But it's a book that I really don't need now in my study, so I'm probably going to give it to someone who does. Now, when I first saw this tarot deck, I thought I had to have it. I got it, and then I was like, it is the Voyage Tarot. It's basically, just collaged images of planets and whatnot. I took one look at the Fool/Child card, and nah, it's definitely not a deck for me. So I am going to pass it on to someone who might be able to appreciate it more than I do. But it's oh, Voyager Tarot. Yeah, definitely not my aesthetic at all. But on to the more Hearth-Witchy things, I did get this book. Herbs: A Color Guide to Herbs and Herbal Healing, and it is beautifully photographed. It is full of almost any herb you can think of. However, I have so many books like it, some that are even better than this book, that I am probably going to end up also um, passing this book on. It's by Jenny Hardings. If you are new to herbal medicine, you might want to give it a try. There's nothing harmful in it. It's sound advice, but this book, oh my God, this book, oh damn it. Um, I first saw this book mentioned in a Facebook group that was created by my friend Anna Franklin for her own book, The Hearth-Witch's Compendium, which is a book I own also, and I had never heard of this book. Apparently, it's more widely known in England. In fact, it was written by the Royal Botanic Gardens, and I freaking love this book. Oh my god. It's the the information is sound. The information is wonderful. But what I like best about this book is the design. I am a sucker for good book design. I can't get enough of it because so many books are just lousy in terms of the design. It's like the publisher didn't care about the quality of the book they were producing, and that they just wanted to rush something through. But God, just look at that cover. It looks like something your grandparents might own. You know, I mean, it's very vintage, almost 50s or 60s feeling. It's God, it's got an amazing cover. Even the interior has these beautiful, beautiful botanic prints in them, and I have got to get in contact with the Royal Botanic Gardens to see if I can also get access to these same images because I have several projects percolating that definitely could use them. This book also has several recipes in them. It's it seems as though what the authors are trying to do is teach how to make herbal medicine by giving you a recipe that's easy to make with a common herb. And oh my god! So my mom just came home early from work. Apparently, there was a musician playing music at the nursing home where she works, and she was so traumatized by country music growing up by her family that she just couldn't take it anymore. She had to leave. She almost ran out of the, of the building with her name tag still on. Oh, poor mom. I mean, I don't necessarily like country music, but I don't hate it. I mean, she hates it with a passion. I mean, I can appreciate it. I actually kind of like some modern country music because it's not really what you would think of as that twangy old school country stuff. Um, but yeah, as I was saying, it seems as though what the authors are trying to do is to teach you how to make a variety of herbal medicines by giving you simple recipes to form for a tincture, for a cream, you know, for an oil or a vinegar even, using using very common herbs you would have around the house or in your garden. And oh, this looks. I haven't really even flipped through this book yet, but it looks really really interesting. It's herbs and herb and spice companion, the complete guide to over 100 herbs and spices. Um, it's got wonderful wonderful imagery in it. Great photography. Um, Definitely one that I will be keeping in my own personal library. It's got these. Oh, yeah. I love it. It just shows you how martial nano seeds really are. There's licorice. It tells you what foods and or types of foods these herbs pair with. It gives you substitutions. Uh, yeah, it's a really really invaluable book. I'm actually surprised that I like this book as well as I do. I have a similar book to it, so this is going right next to that one. Then there is, oh god, oh my god, this cover feels like silk. Ugh. I love it when a cover feels so interesting. But this is Backyard Pharmacy, Growing Medicinal Plants in Your Own Yard by Elizabeth Millard. And it is another fabulous little book, which totally gives you not only how to grow these plants, what sort of nutrients they like, but how to harvest them, how to dry them, and how to use them in foods, recipes, and especially um, medicinally. But the best thing I got was, and I've been waiting for this for a while, Enchanted Tarot. Now, this came out in 1992, and I was maybe a junior in oh no, not a junior. It was my third year of junior high school, and it comes with a great little drawstring bag, a phenomenal book, which I'll get into, and really the only complaint I have about these cards that I have seen others echo is the size. They are huge. Now, I play the piano, and I can reach an interval of a tenth. But even look at that. I have a hard time really handling these cards. But they are color coded. The majors have sort of a lilac colored or lavender colored border. I really think they could have cut the borders a little shorter if they had just put the name of the card sort of on the image somewhere. And all these images were made by through a variety of quilting and fabric art techniques. I won't go through all of them. I really like that they chose a druid for this image of the Hierophant. This is actually a good lover's card. It's all about choice and decisions and whether or not you're going to choose a vice or a virtue. Compared to the original deck, the colors of this republication are a lot more vivid. But I wanted to show you this card. I love this card only because I really like it when artists go outside the box when they are doing the Three of Swords. I'm sick to death of a tarot card artist that just copies the Pamela Coleman Smith's image of the Three of Swords with just three arrows piercing a heart. I think you could be a little more creative than that. And here are the backs. It's got this wonderful gilding on this sort of off-white back, and I really love it. But really, the only problem with these cards is they're a bitch to shuffle, and it just makes it difficult to get a good shuffle going, and not repeating the same cards from the same suit. But the book is phenomenal. It's in color. Each card has really four different interpretations. One is called the Dream, the Awakening, the Enchantment, and then just a quick read. but it is really one of the most poetically written guides or guidebooks to a tarot deck that I have ever read. So I was really impressed by the book. Well, if anyone is interested in fabric art or hearth-witchery, you will love this deck, provided that you can shuffle it well. So until next time. Look at these. These are just precious skull candles. I mean, they're not that big. They're not particularly small either. I'm definitely going to be using one in the spell. I'm in